it's gotten very cold for my chayote, and as you can see, there goes some more fruits there, which those are still edible. That's a good size right there. There's quite a few of them, as a matter of fact, which we will be able to harvest right before this entire plant completely dies. And you can see that there are some fruits there that are still good for harvesting and cooking. So as you can see, the size is really perfect for harvesting, even though all the leaves are gone, but the vines are still nice and green, so it's still kind of giving somewhat of a nourishment to this sayote, so they could keep on growing. And I believe we'll be hitting the 70s, low 70s tomorrow, so it will be good. It could last here for a couple of more days, and then we'll go ahead and harvest the rest of this sayote. And actually there are still some existing leaves, green leaves, I mean, right here on this sayote. And we still have some that we'll be able to harvest, a good amount of it. Most likely we'll be harvesting in a few days, but you can see some more green, still some greens on this sayote plant. So still doing okay. Wow, look at this. I normally see the sayote growing one at a time, but look at this one here. That's two in one, a twin, which I normally see them growing individually on their own stem. Yeah, as you can see, my chayote is just about completely done for the season. And meanwhile, my broccolis are starting to develop some florets, as you can see there. Lots of florets developing on this broccoli. And back there we have lots of mustard greens, which we will be picking some today for our lunch. And things are doing good as far as the broccoli and cauliflower. And this here is right there, that's Chinese cabbage or Napa cabbage. And probably our next harvest in a few days from now would be this here. This is the cassava. As you can see, the leaves are starting to show signs of intolerance of the cold weather, being a tropical plant. But we will try to see if we could harvest any root from this. So I will show you that when my husband harvests that cassava or yucca. And right here, I didn't know that's how he did it. He did not even chop the entire banana plant down. And as you can see, that stump there, that little piece of fat stem there, is actually where the banana was connected to. And we already harvested that, and I will show you what it looks like right now. It's partially ripening, but that banana plant there is harvested. A lot of our plants are being kept warm with this fabric here, which is actually a shade cloth, and it's good enough to keep it warm for the time being until we really hit lower 30s to probably somewhere in 20s at night. But right now this will do well. And we didn't get much sweet potato, but we got more than enough that we need for Thanksgiving and Christmas or even New Year. So not as abundant as last year's sweet potato, but more than enough to last us this holiday. And here is the banana that we harvested, and we still got one out there. We did not take it down yet because it's not as mature as this one, so I'm really experimenting and to see how long will that banana last there before it's affected by the weather. So this is our harvest so far.